In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set enhanced consent checking for outbound AI calls. Before making AI outbound calls, you need to make sure that the leads that you've collected opted in and consented to be called by AI. You can set this consent in forms, surveys, as well as in calendars. It's pretty much a pre-call compliance scan that the lead has set to determine whether or not they would like to be contacted. This feature focuses on safer and more reliable outbound operations. Just a few key benefits are, for example, broader coverage. As I said, the consent is now found in forms, surveys, as well as in calendars and appointments. You will have fewer false blocks, meaning valid opt-in from any of those assets allows eligible calls to proceed. You will also have a centralized compliance, meaning the pre-call validation reduces manual reviews, which means it keeps workflows moving smoothly. It also comes with better auditability, which means source and timestamp visibility make reviews and investigations faster. And lastly, it will help you to be future ready, which means upcoming tools, meaning consent text audit and bulk updates, simplify then the ongoing compliance maintenance. So what actually counts as a valid opt-in? A clear affirmative action such as ticking a box indicates consent to receive voice AI calls, or in general voice calls. Make sure you display consent that references voice calls very clearly, and make sure to avoid vague and bundled language. And make sure that the consent submission must be connected to the phone number that you're trying to call. And also make sure that you maintain a language that is region agnostic and also, of course, adaptable to your legal framework. Make sure to counsel for jurisdiction-specific requirements in your local area. Now let me show you how you can set this up. So let's start with forms. Click on Sites on the left, Forms at the top, go to your form builder, create a new form or select the one in question. Then scroll down until you see these consent checkboxes. Click on the little settings icon right here. Then on the right-hand side, you will see these text boxes popping up, which you can then modify. And again, make sure that the phone field is mapped to the contact. So they are connected so that when you make the phone call, you are calling the person who has actually consented to be called. So back to the text box right here. Scroll down and make sure that these fields are then required once you have adjusted your consent text right here. The same thing goes for surveys. If we go back, we then click on Surveys Builder, click Add New Survey or select the survey in question. You would then have the same checkboxes down here by default. You click on the settings and you will have to do the same thing right here. Adjust your text and make the fields required. And again, make sure that the name is connected to the phone number. Lastly, you want to go to Calendars on the left, select the calendar in question, click on Edit, go to Advanced Settings, and then click on Form and Confirmation. Scroll down and make sure that this is turned on. Consent checkbox, that little toggle right here. And make sure that you verify test contact so that you just test all of these surveys, forms, and calendar appointment booking forms yourself with your own email, a second email that is not registered within the system so it doesn't go to spam. But the point is you test it so that everything is legally displayed and you're not getting into trouble. Please note that opt-out is always stronger than opt-in, meaning a recent opt-out or a DNC flag, do not call flag, will block calls even if they prior consented to be called, because they changed their mind after. Older submissions in surveys and calendars can be considered, again, provided the submission is associated with a specific phone number. To check this, make sure to verify in the contact timeline and logs. You can also check why a call was blocked. For this, review voice AI call logs and the contact timeline for decisions, reasons, and the available consent source. Now, what should your consent text include? It should just be very clear. It should be a clear statement authorizing to be called. You should not bundle the language with unrelated permissions and present it next to an explicit affirmative action. And that's it already. This is how you enhance consent checking for AI voice outbound calling. I hope you like this feature and be sure to check out all of our other videos within the playlist. I will see you over there.